Let me ask you something. You've heard turmeric is a miracle spice, right? It fights inflammation, helps your memory, supports your joints, even protects your heart. That's what the experts say. That's what the labels promise. So why does it seem like it's not working for you? You've tried turmeric tea. You've sprinkled it into your rice. You've taken those golden capsules faithfully, morning after morning. And still, your knees hurt. Still, your memory feels foggy. Still. You wonder, what am I missing? Here's the part no one tells you, turmeric doesn't work alone. It needs a partner. Actually, it needs several. And worse, certain foods you might be eating every day, can completely cancel out turmeric's power before it even has a chance to help you. Yes. You heard that right. Some foods actually block turmeric from doing its job. And you won't believe which ones made the list. In today's video, we're revealing the 4 foods seniors should never eat with turmeric, and the 4 that supercharge its benefits so your body can actually feel the difference. Some of these might be sitting in your fridge or pantry right now. One of them. Most people think it's healthy, but it actually shuts turmeric down. So if you care about your joints, your memory, your digestion. If you're trying to age with strength, and not just survive day to day. You need to know what's helping you. And what's quietly holding you back. And hey, if you or a loved one uses turmeric regularly, I want to know, comment, golden power, below so I know you're one of the smart ones paying attention to what really matters. And while you're here, tap that subscribe button. At ElderTalks Daily, we go beyond the surface, sharing real-life, science-backed tips to help seniors and caregivers live better every single week. Alright. Let's uncover what you should eat with turmeric. And what you never, ever should. You're about to be surprised. Let's get started. Let's talk about something that shows up in many seniors' diets: milk, cheese, yogurt, even a splash of cream in morning coffee. Feels comforting, right? Feels familiar. Now imagine this: Ms. Evelyn, 81, starts every morning with a warm glass of milk and turmeric. She swears by the tradition, her mother did the same. But here's the problem. Weeks go by, and her knees still ache. Her digestion is off. She starts feeling a little bloated, a little heavy, a little off. And she starts to wonder, is age catching up? What she doesn't know is, that cup of milk might be sabotaging her. See, dairy can interfere with turmeric's absorption, especially in aging bodies. The fats and proteins in milk bind to curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, and trap it. That means less of the good stuff gets into your bloodstream. Even more concerning. Many seniors have hidden lactose sensitivities. As we age, our ability to digest dairy naturally decreases. So what looks like harmless gas or bloat could actually be chronic inflammation flaring up, and overpowering the anti-inflammatory effects of turmeric. But here's the catch: most people think they're doing the right thing. Warm milk and turmeric, it's ancient wisdom, they say. And yes, it was, for a different generation, in a different body. For seniors today, the goal isn't just to follow tradition. It's to follow what works now, for your body. So what's the fix? Try switching to a plant-based milk, like unsweetened almond, oat, or coconut milk. These alternatives are easier on the digestive system and allow turmeric to actually do its job. A turmeric latte made with oat milk and a pinch of black pepper. Now that's how you turn a soothing ritual into something truly healing. And speaking of healing, let's move to one of turmeric's best friends. It's smooth, creamy, satisfying. And it amplifies turmeric's effect instead of smothering it. Let's talk about the fats that fuel turmeric instead of fight it. Picture this: Mr. Leonard, 76, started drizzling olive oil on his veggies, tossing avocado into his sandwiches, and cooking his stews with a little ghee. Then he added turmeric to the mix, sometimes in his soup, sometimes in golden milk made with coconut oil. And little by little, his hands weren't so stiff in the mornings. His mood started lifting. He even said, "I don't feel as heavy in my joints anymore." So what changed? Turmeric is fat-soluble, which means your body needs fat to absorb its benefits. Without fat, the curcumin just passes through your digestive system, and out of your body, before it can do any good. Healthy fats act like a delivery truck. They carry the turmeric through your digestive tract, helping it reach your bloodstream where it can actually reduce inflammation, protect your brain, and ease joint pain. But not all fats are created equal. We're talking about good fats here. Think, extra virgin olive oil, avocado, coconut oil, ghee, even a small spoon of nut butter. So if you're adding turmeric to your food, ask yourself, is there a healthy fat in this dish? If not, it's time to make a simple tweak. Add olive oil to your turmeric roasted veggies. Add a splash of coconut milk to your soup. Or blend turmeric into a smoothie with half an avocado. Tiny changes, big difference. And here's the best part, these healthy fats don't just help turmeric work better. They also support your brain, your heart, your energy, all things we care deeply about as we age. But we're not done. Because coming up is a food that many people think is clean and healthy, especially in the wellness world. But when paired with turmeric, it might be doing more harm than good. Let's talk about it. Green tea. It sounds harmless, right? Even healthy. You hear people say, "I drink it every day." It's packed with antioxidants. And they're not wrong, until it's paired with turmeric. Take Ms. Eloise, age 79. She made a habit of sipping green tea with her turmeric capsule every morning. It felt like a smart routine, until her stomach started giving her trouble. Acid reflux. Mild nausea. A strange jittery feeling. She chalked it up to aging. But here's what was really going on, green tea, despite its health halo, contains tannins, compounds that can interfere with the absorption of curcumin. Even worse, tannins increase stomach acidity, which can be harsh on older digestive systems. So while turmeric was trying to reduce inflammation and ease her joints, the green tea was quietly working against it, weakening its bioavailability and triggering digestive discomfort in the process. It's a classic case of two healthy things clashing in the wrong context. This doesn't mean green tea is bad. It simply means timing matters. If you love green tea, enjoy it mid-morning or in the afternoon, but keep it separate from your turmeric intake. Give your body the chance to fully absorb each, without interference. Because when it comes to senior health, even the smallest tweak in your routine can make a world of difference. Now, on the other end of that scale, is a simple citrus fruit that doesn't just pair well with turmeric, it actually unlocks even more of its healing power. Mr. Arnold never liked fancy supplements. He preferred simple things, fresh food, warm water, natural remedies. Every morning, he squeezed half a lemon into a cup of warm water, stirred in turmeric and a little honey, and sipped it slowly on his porch. He said it cleared his head. He said his digestion felt smoother. He said his knees weren't so loud when he stood up. And science agrees. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, which has been shown to support the absorption of curcumin. It also helps detoxify the liver, a key organ in managing inflammation and supporting energy levels, especially in aging bodies. The acidity of lemon also enhances the solubility of curcumin in the digestive tract, helping your body pull out more of the good stuff instead of flushing it away. You don't need much. Just a fresh squeeze in your turmeric tea, or over a turmeric-spiced salad dressing, even over roasted vegetables tossed with a dash of olive oil and pepper. It's simple. It's affordable. And it works. That's the power of pairing smart. And we're not done yet, because the next mistake isn't even about what you eat, it's about how you cook. And it's a mistake that ruins turmeric's benefits before it even reaches your plate. Mrs. Dorothy loved to cook. She made the most comforting vegetable stew, always added turmeric for that deep golden glow. But she let it simmer for nearly an hour, as the flavors blended. And every time she dished it out, she'd smile and say, "Good for the joints, good for the soul." But her joints didn't feel better. And over time, she started wondering if turmeric's reputation was just hype. What she didn't know was this: turmeric is delicate. The curcumin inside it, the part that fights inflammation, breaks down under prolonged heat. The longer it cooks, especially at high temperatures, the more its potency fades away. So while the stew may have looked healthy, its most powerful ingredient had already been cooked into silence. This is a quiet mistake, an invisible one. You can't taste it. You can't smell it. But every minute on high heat is another chip off turmeric's healing potential. The good news? You don't need to give up your favorite meals. You just need to change when you add the turmeric. Stir it in at the end of cooking. Let it gently warm, not boil. Or sprinkle it raw over roasted veggies, soups, or even eggs, right before serving. Preserve the power. Let your food be healing, not just filling. Now if turmeric is the warrior, its final and fiercest ally is a root that's spicy, warming, and known to fight right alongside it, especially in the battle against chronic inflammation. Mr. Glenn had been struggling with joint stiffness for years. Every morning, his hands felt like rusted hinges. Then his granddaughter handed him a bright orange smoothie: turmeric, ginger, banana, a dash of black pepper, and coconut milk. He wrinkled his nose at first. But after a week of sipping it, he didn't need to use both hands to open a jar anymore. Ginger and turmeric are like twin flames. Both are roots. Both are anti-inflammatory. And when combined, they don't just work side by side, they amplify each other's effects inside the body. Ginger adds circulation support, digestive comfort, and pain relief. And when it meets turmeric, it helps the body absorb curcumin more effectively, while also fighting inflammation on its own. You don't need fancy recipes. Grate a little fresh ginger into your turmeric tea. Toss both into a stir-fry, a smoothie, or even a cup of hot lemon water. Two humble roots. One powerful partnership. Especially for aging bodies that need less struggle, and more support. And now that you know what's helping, and what's holding you back, it's time to reflect on why this all matters so deeply. It's frustrating, isn't it? You try to do everything right. You buy the healthy spices. You follow the advice. You add turmeric to your meals, hoping to ease the pain in your knees, calm the swelling in your fingers, maybe even clear the fog in your mind. But the results feel slow, or invisible. And after a while, you start asking yourself, is it me? Is it just age catching up? But no, it's not your fault. Sometimes, it's not about what we take in, but how we take it in. One small mistake. One forgotten pinch of pepper. One overlooked pairing. And the healing we're hoping for never gets a real chance to begin. That's the part no one tells us. And it's not fair, especially for seniors who are doing their best to stay independent, to stay sharp, to stay mobile. But here's the truth that brings power back into your hands: once you understand how turmeric works, once you know what unlocks it and what blocks it, everything changes. This isn't about trends or quick fixes. It's about giving your body a real chance to heal. It's about respecting the chemistry of nature, and how your body, even now, still wants to work with you, not against you. You're not broken. You're not too late. You're just learning, just like the rest of us. So if you've been adding turmeric into your life, and not seeing results, now you know why. And better yet, you know what to do next. Make one change. Start with one meal. Give turmeric the support it needs, and then watch how your body responds. Because aging isn't about fading. It's about adjusting. It's about caring enough to keep learning, even now. And that is something to be proud of. Teas do a quick recap, just in case you want to write these down or start making changes today. We covered 4 foods you should never eat with turmeric. Sugary snacks that fuel inflammation and cancel out turmeric's healing work. Dairy, especially milk, which can block absorption and trigger digestive issues. Green tea, surprisingly, which interferes with curcumin's effectiveness and may cause stomach upset. And overcooking turmeric, which quietly destroys its most powerful compound before it even reaches your plate. And we also explored 4 simple, natural foods that help turmeric do what it was meant to do. Black pepper, which boosts absorption by over 2000%, healthy fats like olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado that carry turmeric into your bloodstream. Lemon, with vitamin C to enhance digestion and activation, and ginger, a perfect partner that brings its own anti-inflammatory strength to the table. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these surprised you the most? Or better yet, do you have a turmeric routine that works for you or a loved one? Share it in the comments below. Even a small insight can help someone else who's trying to feel better, move better, or live just a little brighter. And if this video gave you clarity, or hope, or just a new way to help someone you care about, tap that like button. It lets us know we're reaching the people who need it most. And if you haven't already, subscribe to ElderTalks Daily. We post practical, heart-centered tips every single week to help you and your family age with dignity, wisdom, and strength. Because getting older doesn't mean giving up control. It means knowing better, so you can live better. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.